This dream was clear. I'm in this house. I'm in this house. Alec Baldwin is there. He's incredibly overweight. And I'm hugging him and embracing him. And I'm almost begging him that he needs to watch his food intake, to watch his weight. And he's dressed formal, and I'm looking for my heels as we're going out. But there's this knowing that he's gonna have a heart attack. And I'm like begging him that he needs to take better care of his health. But we're getting ready to leave to an event. Seems fancy because he's in a black suit and I'm looking for my black heels. He needs to use the restroom, so I walk out. But when I walk out, there's all these electronics. And then I realize it's my dad. There's electronics, like gadget stuff, everywhere in the living room. And there's this almost knowing, like, which, there's just this knowing that I'm not going to be able to find a cell phone that works. Because there's pieces and gadgets all over. My dad used to do that. Take things apart, then put them back together in unique ways because he was an electrician, and make things work in different ways. But there were like parts everywhere in this living room, and there was this knowing. I'm like, where's my phone in all of this? Where is my phone? And then I hear the struggle in the restroom. And I'm running in, and I hear the struggle, like the groaning. And he's on the floor. And now it's my dad. And I'm trying to get him to tell me which of these phones works, which one's the real phone. Because there's just gadgets everywhere. And I'm like, tell me which one is it, so I can call for help. And there's this resistance from him, like he's not wanting to tell me because he wants to die. And then I'm thinking my own skills, right? I've been trained in CPR before. And I'm getting ready to check his breathing, but then I feel resistance from his mouth for me to like listen, to see, and then he's like closing his lips and he goes like 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 just letting air out. And then I'm like trying to see, was it a false alarm? Or was that it? And I'm still trying to find the phone that works in all of these gadget phones that are connected. You know what it feels like when you have all these remote controls. If you ever had that experience and you're like, which one is the one that works for the TV? That's what it felt like. Like, which one is the phone that actually works to call for help? So then there's confusion as to whether or not he's really dead or not. And I walk away. Upset, a little upset. Like there was this knowing, like I'm ready for this, but at the same time upset. More so upset at the sense of like, because there was this element of like, it was a false alarm. Or like he almost made it seem that way. That was really vivid, that was clear. And then the scene after that, I'm getting into the bed with someone. I think it's someone from school. She's having a hard time sleeping. She wants me to give her all these someone from school. All these stuffed animals that I have. She needs them. She can't fall asleep. I give her all these stuffed animals. And we're trying to fall asleep. There's a scene before that. Before the Alec Baldwin scene. Is this mansion. And there's this huge dog. Huge farm dog. But it's huge. I mean, it's the size of a couch. And it's excited to be back home. And the owners are being interviewed that their dog is back home. And they have another dog, another like farm dog outside. And they're going to introduce this one to the farm dog outside. But the one inside, so it's like a puppy, but it's big. It's gray. And he's knocking over vases, and there's water going over the equipment, the video equipment. But they're not worried because they're like, oh, we could just buy another one. And they're being interviewed. This couple who lives in this mansion, who has a farm dog, And now too. And then there's a scene outside with a woman and her baby. And I guess the baby got scared of the dog because he was too active. So funny. What a dream. That one was a lot more vivid than the first one. That's so weird. Alec Baldwin. I'm dreaming about Alec Baldwin. Oh. Okay, that was all. Just want to record that. I need to find out what time my client starts today. Because it's already 9. I know it's 8. I want to say it might be 10, maybe 11. Hopefully it's 11. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.